Hey y'all, Scott here for RageQuitReplays. Coming at you another gameplay vid here, League of Legends. My bro Burkonius going to be playing the Sona again. I'll be playing Kennen this time. We got a Singe and Nocturne on our team as well. The four of us are vented up right now, so Burkonius, SBSTP, and Tupaka, they're all HRZ clan mates. And we're quad queued right now with JG Poker as the Vayne. It's going to be our fifth random pickup. We're going up against Cho'Gath, Lee Sin, Bran, Janna, and Caitlyn. So good team comps on both ends. It's going to come down to a lot of the micro events that happened in the game, like the towers, the team fights, the creep scores of the carries. It's going to come down to dragons as well. So you're going to see that a lot of things add up to whether your team's going to win or not, and all those things are compromised in that equation, depending on whether or not you're able to pull it off before the other team can or not. So, looks like right here we're going to have Vayne and Sona are going to be hitting bottom. I'm going to take mid as Kennen, and Nocturne is going to be doing the old jungle, and then we're going to have Singe solo top. So right now, as a stanza enemy, is going to have Lee Sin jungle. Looks like they're going to have Janna and Caitlyn going bot, and they're going to have Bran mid, and they're going to have Cho'Gath solo top. So it's going to be, should be seeing Cho versus Singed. It's a pretty good combo right there. I think pretty good matchup. We'll see how that goes over the course of this game. And Vayne and Sona bot, pretty good combo. There's, maybe only one other combo or two that is going to beat that. Very good laning combo right there for bottom, as far as this meta game is to date. And Kennen mid, very viable. Singe going to come in. Is getting beckoned over here by the Nocturne to go ahead and knock once the leash. And what a leash is, guys, if you don't know what a leash is, just where we know the jungle character's Nocturne, so he's going to be going through the jungle path, taking those minions. If Singed comes in here and places some damage on these golems, the golems are going to chase him for a minute until he's out of the way. The entire time, Nocturne's doing damage to him. Nocturne's not taking any hits, so by the time Nocturne gets the kill in these two golems right here, and he's off to the next neutral monster spawn camp, he's going to be that much fresher. He's going to have that much more health and all that good stuff. So it just helps him out get on the right foot when it comes to jungling. So checking out mid right here, just me and Bran going 1v1 right now. We're just just poking and prodding, testing each other out, seeing what's going on. See the Bran here has very, very few hit points. He's got 456, and I'm sitting at 807 right now. So I can sit out there and take way more hits than he can. I don't think I realized it at the time that he had that few hit points. His initial item was a Sapphire Crystal instead of the Doran's Ring, so he did not start off his level 1 item giving him the extra 100 hit points that the Doran Ring would, or the mana regen and ability power. He was just wanting to head straight off and pick up the Sapphire Crystal, and it could be because he's building towards his first item being the Rod of Ages, and Sapphire Crystal will build into that, so he could have been just planning for the future from level 1. Certain compromises you make to be able to try to pull off certain things in this game, and sometimes they pay off, sometimes they don't. Checking the action right now, we see that we get the flash in my Sona, going to do some damage on, get the tumble in by Vayne. They're just going to be pushing back right now, the Janna and the Caitlyn. So back to square one. Just Sona sitting in the bushes waiting for him to poke out so she can do some damage. The random pickup guy we got, JG Poker, he's just going to be working on his creep score right now. Checking out mid, it's going to be Bran sitting at 16, I'm sitting at 10, so Kennen starts off a little bit slower than Bran does as far as the farming goes, but that's going to change here pretty soon once I start getting some of my abilities and get some more ability power in my guy. I'll be able to catch up pretty quickly. You see right there, he took out, with this 2 spells, and an auto attack. He took out all 3 of the ranged minions right there. So you can see, starting off just even at low levels, Brand's very quickly able to rack up his creep score. Looks like, oh, missed out on the Caitlyn gets the Sona down here. So Sona falls, Caitlyn's chasing down the Vayne. It looks like the Vayne is going to make it. She's going to go ahead and back and get some health and all that good stuff. Maybe pick up an item or 2. And Janna's going to throw down the good place ward out there just to see where anybody comes in this area right now. Their bottom lane is going to be able to see where they're coming from. So they're going to continue to just farm down here. And I'm pushing up minions towards the tower just so that some of the farm that I see that Brand is taking, which you saw, he just obliterated all those guys right now. He's sitting at 26 and I'm sitting at 19. So he's still staying ahead, but you know, another level 2, a couple more, you know, an item or 2, and I'll be sitting pretty well as far as getting my creep score to catch up. Ping gets dropped here on the top just to alert the Singe that someone might be coming towards them. We do have the jungler Lee Sin on the enemy team is MIA. You see he does come in the top right here trying to catch the Singe. Singe goes ahead, he activates his poison, and he's going to just retreat out of there. He gets Lee Sin gets flipped into the tower, gets poisoned on by the Singe character Tupaka, and Singe is going to go ahead and right in front of the tower, just take him down. Singe is going to go ahead and back and all that good stuff. Well, we got some minions here to just provide a small buff for Cho'Gath. Can be able to eat through those and just push up towards that tower here pretty quick. Checking out bot. Vayne's coming in and do some damage with Nocturne. They end up getting stun off in front of the tower on Caitlyn. Nocturne gets the kill, and they all escape out of there unscathed. So, pretty good gank right there by the Nocturne. And I'm just continuing here just to keep pushing mid. This Brand character does like to, he's trying to zone me out. He knows that he can do some damage to me, and he can stun me and all that good stuff if he gets his combo off. So right now as it stands, I'm just trying to just stay back and use my Q as much as I can just to get the last hits on these guys. Last thing I want to do is, you know, try to start feeding kills to Brand, and that would not work out too well if we end up, you know, 10-15 minutes into the game and we got, you know, a fed Brand on our hands. So he drops a conflag on. He's trying to get the stun off, doesn't get it. Nocturne comes in, gets it off on him. I dropped the ulti, and then we knew that Brand was going to do it. And the ulti that I dropped on him, he ends up triggering his flash and getting out of there. So he pushes back a little bit. And Nock is going to go ahead and come back up here. He's going to catch him once again. So his flash is gone. I'm going to go ahead and drop my Q. Nock gets the Ignite put on him by the Brand. So before Brand goes, he ends up getting the Ignite off, which ends up taking down the Nocturne. So the enemy Lee Sin's going to come in here and just start pushing me back towards my tower. Maybe get some damage on my tower. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just chilling back here. You know, if he wants to come in, he's going to have to come in, do some damage. And he's poking right now, and he's hitting me with some of his spells. So not much I can do. Pretty much everybody else on the map is engaged. The only thing I can do is just try to stay back as far as I can, not get caught too much by his pokes, and definitely don't let him just drop in and kill me, which he might be able to do if he was maybe had another item or 2. He'd have some more damage. He would just drop right in front of the tower and just take me out. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm a back right here. I got a good amount of gold. I'm gonna pick up some items. I asked that if not could cover mid, and looks like he doesn't even regard what I say to him. So he's probably keeping an eye on it right now. And then while he's picking up the red. The minions, but you see how quickly they go ahead and they're just going to push up. If they have the Lee Sin or the Brand, could be right here just doing damage to our tower. We do see that Janna's coming in through the river. Caitlyn's putting out some damage to Sona. Vayne gets the stun off on the Caitlyn. And they're just trying to take down the minions right here to take away that buffer between Caitlyn, Janna, and our teammates right here. So Brand pushing back up towards the mid. I'm still just trying to stay back, use my Q, do the damage what I can. And I try to poke out with my E and catch Bran with it, but he's able to just take a couple steps back before it wears off, so I'm unable to get him on that. Nock is up here, and he's just poking around. He's waiting for to try to get the kill off on this Cho. Lee Sin is in the territory, so you see they jump in. Lee Sin gets the ignite off on Nock. Nock hits his health pot, moves back towards the tower. Lee Sin's going to come in and try for the kill. Lee Sin is going to get it. All the while, Sin ends up getting the kill in the Cho, and I come in and I drop the ult down. Like, wow, is this Lee Sin going to get out of here? No, I go ahead and just drop the Q. He didn't have a flash or anything like that, so he's going to have to run down here the long way. So distance on the Q for Kennen, pretty good, so I went ahead and just save the last hit for that, no big deal. Just like Brandon just moved up to the top with me, so we're playing the stalemate game up top here instead of versus mid lane. I'm sitting at 45, he's currently sitting at 59, so he is easily out farming me right now. He's currently MIA as well, so here he pops back out. And he's just going to continue to try to push, hit me with what damage he can. Singe is coming back towards top, so checking out bot right here. Caitlyn and Janna, they're just pushing them towards the top. Nocturne's going to go ahead and come in, and they are just going straight for Caitlyn. They want her first. Janna does her ulti, which pushes away all the enemies, so Nock gets pushed out of the area of Caitlyn. So it looks like that definitely saved Caitlyn. Janna just saved her ass right there. Brand back mid, he's just farming up here. Cho is up top with Singe, and I'm going to boogie my way back towards mid here. Nocturne is going to throw down the ward here on the on the dragon, just so we can keep an eye on that. And it's past the 11-minute mark. The dragon's going to come up as an issue here pretty soon. So we just want the warn on that, so we see if the enemy tries to make a play on that. And Brand is MAA right now. We're vented up, so I'm just letting them know what's going on. You see Lee Sin, he's making his way around here towards the dragon. He's going to see what's going on. He's just running by, doing a quick run by. Nock is in the bush right here. So as myself, I'm just waiting for him to pop out. Nock's going to get some damage on him. And Nock's going to go ahead and start retreating, so I'm going to come and try to assist where I can, where I'm going to get some damage off on, drop my ulti, get the stun off. Brand goes ahead and he ultis. Nocturne throws his health pot up. He makes it out of there alive. But Nocturne doesn't get ignited. He's going to get dropped by Brand again by the ignite. Sona comes in with the ult. He throws a stun down. Caitlyn's in a run for her life, as well as Janna. Very squishy. Both of them easily can take those down. Janna throws up her whirlwind, gets knocks up on all of us. And Burkonius gets taken down by Lee Sin. And they're sitting at, all their guys are pretty low health right now, so if they make a mistake, like right there, I just drop my Q right on Lee Sin in front of the tower and drop him. So like I was saying, Brand comes in. He has built his Catalyst, so the Catalyst, the Protector. So he's definitely going towards Rise of Ages. So right now he's sitting at, he's got some health and all that good stuff going on, some extra mana. So that Sapphire Crystal he started off with, he built right into the Catalyst. He's got boots right now sitting at 2-1, 75 creep score. I'm sitting at 2-0, 58 creep score. And I got my Spell Pen boots and my Doran shield. So, nothing too crazy right now. I am sitting on 1,800 gold. I do need to head back. I have less than half health. Minions pushing my tower. I really can't go anywhere right now. Nocturne, he's back up. He's coming in. Brand's getting his combo off, doing some damage on him. And I missed with my Q right there, just trying to just push him back. We're both sitting at low health. And, if Brand wanted to, he could have stuck out a little longer. I'm sure his ulti was still on cooldown. So not much he could have done there as far as doing any real damage to us. Still pretty early. And he doesn't have any true ability power items on his character right now. But that'll change as soon as this game goes on. He's really going to start hitting like a truck here pretty soon. And minions get pushed up towards my tower, so I'm just knocking those guys out real quick. Singed up here, going against the Cho. Throwing down his slow, throwing down the poison as much as he can. And it looks like Cho's at about 250. Yep, and Nocturne's going to go ahead and ulti in right in front of the tower, go ahead and take down Cho. So we're sitting at 7 team kills to their 6. Brand is still pushing me back towards my tower. Not much I can do about it right now. bottom going on. Just Vayne and Sona just pushing towards bottom tower right here. She is sitting at 57 creep score, while Caitlyn's sitting at 67. So Caitlyn getting a little bit more creep score going on. She does have a kill underneath her belt as well. So Caitlyn's got a little bit more gold going on right now than our AD carry does. I head back to go ahead and buy. I pick up a Hextech Revolver, get some ability power and Spellvant, which is going to help me sustain lane. And I'm boogieing right back towards mid tower. Brand's going to go ahead and sit here and get some free damage off. Sona and Vayne, they're still sitting down here. I missed the ulti by Sona, and had that hit, would have been able to got some more damage off on her right here. Probably not the kill on Vayne, but definitely would have made her back and could have pushed those guys up against the back wall. So now I got my Hex Tech, and I also picked up an Amplifying Tome. I'm sitting at some ability power now, so I'm going to start hitting a little bit harder. Every spell that I do, every Q that I drop, anything that is a spell that I cast off, so I'm going to get 15% of that back in health. So I can sit here and lane, and after taking some damage, I can just back off and just drop my Qs and kind of just build my health back up. You can see right now I'm already back at full health after taking some of that abuse from Bran right now. I see Singed, he's up here. Chasing down the Cho again. Cho, you're never going to learn. He's going to drop him right into the poison. He's going to run in front of him, drop his slow. I mean, just look at this Singed right here, man. Just ridiculous. You know, got poison in Cho'Gath's face, every way, shape, or form. Pushes him back towards his tower, and then Singed is going to go ahead and just continue to press right now. Right out in front of the tower, doesn't even care. Just flips him out. Still got the poison going on. Minions get killed. You see Lee Sin. Lee Sin's coming up towards the top. Singed does see him. Singed does have the ward down right here. So Singed, he's on the move. He's going to go ahead and just start trying to juke these guys a little bit, slow them down where he can. He's got his poison going, so they do follow right behind him. Singed is the character in the game you do not want to chase down. If he has that poison going on, you're just running through a continuous trail of poison. He's really trying to get the kill down on this Cho. Dropping the goo on the ground right here. And they are just working him right now. Cho does end up getting off his... He drops the ulti on Singed and devours him right out front of the tower. So, what can you do right now? He was taking 2v1 and holding his own pretty well, but he just got to that point where Cho'Gath just dropped his R on him and devoured him. So every time you devour, it stacks up to 6 times on Cho. You finish off something with the devour. It's going to grant Cho size and health and all that good stuff. So you see a Cho running around who looks as big as a house. He's most likely got all 6 of his stacks. He's going to have a ton of hit points on top of that. So Janna and Caitlyn bottom right now. They're pushing up. She sends out the Whirlwind for the knock-up. Gets a little bit of damage on the Vayne. Gets a little bit of healing from the Sona there to Vayne. So I'm just going to push mid-tower right now, see what I can't get. I see that Bran is MIA, so he ends up coming back in, and he's going to start pushing these minions back, start pushing me back towards my tower right here. Looks like he does have the Rod of Ages finished. He's also got his Spell Pen boots. He's got a little bit of extra ability power, and he's got a health pot right here. So he's going to be hitting pretty good right now, so I need to, as a character playing against that, I need to, recognize that the character you're playing against, where they are at in their progression as far as their items and what to expect when you get hit by their certain spells. I see that he's got his Rod of Ages, so to me that means he's going to have some ability power under his belt, and he's going to be pretty durable because he's going to have all the extra hit points. And I do miss on the ulti right here, and I start trying to push back. It looks like he flashes over right there, so not much we can do. I boogie out of there. I'm going to go back and just protect mid. Looks like bot's still getting pushed with the Caitlyn and the Janna. Janna throwing out the Whirlwind again, misses on that. Lee Sin's coming down towards mid. And I do see that, so I'm just going to stick pretty close to my tower right here. I don't want Lee Sin coming around and getting a little sandwich action with him and Bran. That's the last thing I want. Janna's poking up here. Nocturne gets some vision on her, so Noc's going to start pushing. Nock runs into the Caitlyn trap, so he gets a little bit of a stun right there. Caitlyn throws her net, which throws her in the opposite direction, so it's just kind of a little getaway device. She ends up getting away pretty easily. We're going to go ahead, and since we got them kind of broken up a little bit, and we got vision on most of them, we're going to go ahead and We're going to try to drop Dragon. They do drop Clairvoyant, so they see what we are doing. And we're going to go ahead. We do end up finishing off the Dragon. Jana almost steals it with the Whirlwind she threw in there. So very good timing on the Whirlwind. Just didn't end up doing it. Sin's being chased down by the Lee Sin and the Cho'Gath. And like I said before, he's not the character you want to chase down. You're just going to sit there and be eating poison the entire time. So they end up retreating. They don't want to take any tower hits. And looks like Sin's going to live to fight another day. He calls out a ping. Most likely Lee Sin's going to be over here trying to take the 2 golems. Nocturne, I really feel he should have went out there and helped out. Because Lee Sin's still unaccounted for. And Sin's still out there trying to poke on the Cho. So right here we push in. We want to push back the minion farm right here. You know, we see we got Bran and Jan and Caitlyn down here in bot. So I come down here to assist. Throwing my Q out there just to try to hit Bran. Nocturne's going to go ahead and just push mid. Bran is MAA right now, so most likely he's going to go back towards mid. And then Nocturne's going to have to be aware of that. Yeah, here comes the Bran right here. He's going to go ahead and start dropping some damage. Killing the minions. Doing a little bit of damage to Nocturne. So you see they're going to go ahead and exchange right here. Nocturne gets his fear down, gets Bran to about half health. Nocturne also seeing half health. Those guys go ahead and just disengage. And I'm just working right here. I want to, try to get a Q in or something like that, whatever I can do. And I missed on it. There's no way I was actually going to be able to get that, but just trying to push him out of there a little bit. You see that Bran, he wants to come up here, and he knows that Nocturne's going to be back up here going towards the jungle. So we see him because we have the ward placed, so he goes ahead and Nocturne ultis in, and I jump back in. And I disengage at this point. I know that Nocturne's going to get it, even with the Ignite on him. I don't want to steal a kill from him. So it's really hard to have a good Nocturne that's not, getting some good kills underneath his belt and getting fed. Because all he has at this point is just a jungle to try to survive off on. So we see that top tower goes down. Singe gets that. Oh, he's got that unlocked. And he's running out in front of Cho'Gath, as you can see, just dropping wherever Cho wants to try to run. He's got to run into poison. So drops the goo down. Just continuing to just butter knife this Cho. And I'm pretty sure this Cho is going to make it out alive. He gets the flip back on him. Singe goes ahead and he pops a ghost. Yeah, okay, wow. He takes him down right out in front of the tower, and then he's going to go ahead and escape with about 236 hit points right there. So Singe ended up taking down the Cho right out in front of the tower. Going back towards the mid. Lee Sin just covering that, keeping me from doing any damage to the mid tower. I'm just still continuing to push right there. I am sitting at 2-0, 109 creep score. The Bran that I was going up against sitting at 2-2, 145 creep score. So he's doing very well for himself right now. Lee Sin, Giant's Belt, Merc Treads, classic build for him right there. Some sustainability and durability with him. Bran rolls back in, which means that Lee Sin's just going to roll out. So something bottom lane needs to be aware of is that, Lee Sin is coming down there. You see that Nocturne does run up into him in the river right there. Nocturne's going to go ahead and start dropping some damage down on him. They're going to sit there and just exchange back and forth. Sona and Vayne, they're going to go ahead and try to come in here, get some more damage on him, as well as the enemy Caitlyn and Janna. They're going to come in for the assistance. So Vayne gets the kill on the Lee Sin. Nocturne goes ahead and he drops the ulti down on the Caitlyn. He ends up getting the kill on the Caitlyn. So that was a 2 for 0. Our team just, we took 2 of them down, and all of our dudes survived. So very good exchange right there. And Nocturne, getting some more kills. He's sitting at 6-3 right now. So very good build right now for Nocturne as well. He's got some extra health with the crystal in the belt. He's got his regrowth pendant, Berserker's Greaves, so he's got increased movement speed and attack speed. And he's got the Wriggle's Lantern, so he's got a lifesteal, damage, and armor. So very good build right now going on. Another thing to mention on the Wriggles, I'm sure you guys have heard me mention before, but Invisible Sight Ward reveals surrounding area for 3 minutes, and it's a 3-minute cooldown. So it's a ward that lasts 3 minutes, and then, when it's gone, you basically got another one to use. So, very good if you want to hit a critical location. You got that extra free ward with the lantern, and you don't have to worry about always picking up extra wards. Right now we got Middle tower trying to just drop that. We get the minions go ahead and get the kills on that. I'm gonna go ahead and back right now. Lisa's trying to take me out. Singe throws down the goo, gets a slow, so I get away. Caitlyn coming in, her Q right there, just doing some damage to us, pushing back. And we're going to go ahead and 3v3. We're going to meet here in the middle, 4v3, now that Brand shows up. And we're just going to go ahead and just poke when we can, do some damage when we can. I also have a Giant's Belt right now, so I have about 2,300 hit points, so I'm pretty good as far as survivability. You know, if we get in a good team fight, it's going to take them quite a bit to take me down. They're going to do some damage on mid tower. They're really trying to take it out. Sona goes ahead. She gets the ult off. We're going to immediately go in. We're trying to take down the Caitlyn right here. And I get ultied by Janna, which pushes me back towards the enemy, so I immediately start moving back. Singe runs in. Singe is going to run in with the Vayne. They're going to go ahead and they're going to mop this up. Gets the Caitlyn, gets the Lee Sin. Right now they're just sitting with Cho top, and they got as well Bran alive. So Nocturne's going to come up here and just keep the Cho from taking on the top tower. He was thinking he could get a free tower kill while we were engaged in middle. Not going to happen. Singe's going to run in here. He's going to go ahead and just do a run by, just see what's going on. Vayne's in the jungle over there, checking out, seeing, you know, what she's got going on over there. As it stands, we got 15 team kills to their 8. So right now we're doing pretty good. We got all first tier towers and all 3 of their lanes down. We have 7 more kills than they do. And I believe we also have a dragon. The dragon's back up, and we're pinging it. You know, we want to go ahead and just further our advantage with the global experience and global gold. So right now, Vayne and Singe, they're on a, you know, they're on the flight here. They're trying to take off and keep from getting killed by the Lee Sin. So they end up making it out of there. Lee Sin pushing towards mid to take out some more minions. I come in. I'm going to do some damage on him. You know, I got quite a few hit points. He's not going to be able to just take me out that quickly, so I'll just kind of butter knife him down as much as I can. Hit him with my Q, hit him with my E and my W when I can. So the Janna comes in, and this is where I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to get knocked up or anything like that, which I end up getting knocked up, but closer towards my tower. And I'm really, right now, I'm just trying to just keep these guys engaged in the center. But they do see that we are over there taking on the dragon. Too little, too late. We go ahead and we do end up taking it down before they can get over there and make anything of it. So Sona comes in with the ult. Singe comes in with the goo, slows them. Janna drops her ult right there, and gets, you know, everybody a knockout. Singe ends up falling to the Cho right there, but we do end up getting Caitlyn with Nocturne gets a kill. Credit for that. And they are going to take down the Lee Sin, double kill by Nocturne. So right now we're just trying to mop up the Brand and the Cho right here. Janna is still out there running around out of sight right now. So right now we're just going to back. We're going to take that as a 2-for-1. We're not going to try to push it too far and make a mistake. We're just going to go ahead. You know, we clearly won that team fight. We're just going to back and continue to develop and implement our strategy that we had, which was just to, you know, towers and dragons, like I was saying, guys. Right now we're also getting them on the team kills, so versus a couple games ago where we just had them on towers and dragons, we do now have them on team kills as well. So we have a pretty good advantage going on right now, and you know, we just want to keep it at that and further it whenever we can. So knock heads up. He knocks the minions up at the top down and keep that top tower from taking too much damage. He goes and he backs to buy. He's currently sitting with 138 creep score. He's 8-3. He just picked up a Warmogs and an Atma, so he's got a really good durability. All the hit points he has is getting turned into some attack damage, as well as a 45 armor and 18% crit chance from Atmas.
Your turret has been destroyed. Rampage. has been slain. has destroyed an inhibitor. Slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. Has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. Godlike. An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon. Victory!